Martins here. Welcome to Blockchain Prosperity Hub. If you haven't heard about blockchain, then you must be living under the rock. What exactly is blockchain? You may be wondering. Well, in this session, we will explore the origins of blockchain, how it works, its key features, its revolutionary impact in this digital age. Now, let's get started.
First of all, we want to look at the origin of blockchain. Blockchain technology came into existence with Bitcoin. It, however, has a far more reaching potential than that of pure cryptocurrencies. We cannot talk about blockchain without talking about Bitcoin, because there was a financial crisis that took place in 2008 in America. It is known as the Lehman crisis, where a major bank crashed and people lost a lot of money. So the bank is supposed to be a trusted third party that you can entrust with your assets, with your savings, with your money. But when the banks now failed the people were now looking for an option. So blockchain was formed as a solution to that, so that your money is not kept with one central. People just lose all their earnings. So a decentralized system was brought, where the money is not kept in one location. It is distributed in such a way that it will be difficult for somebody to just go and do away with it. Okay, so the middleman was removed. So blockchain is actually a collection of records. A collection of records, and these records can be images, pictures, photos, it can be videos, it can be music, it can be financial transactions. All these records are linked up to each other, and they are strongly resistant to alterations. They cannot be changed. They are protected using what they call cryptography. That is encrypted. The secret coding is used to protect the data. Alright, so why blockchain? Right? I think we have actually given a reason for that. What led to why is blockchain necessary? Bitcoin was born as the first form of money that removes the need of a central authority or a middleman. So that central authority is eliminated, because somebody can just go in and hack into that central authority and make away with everybody's money. Any bad actor can do that, and people didn't want that to happen. So it was now decentralized. Now, its records are kept by everyone. So the records are now distributed. Everyone has a copy of the record. So no one party can change it and try to tell everybody that this is the actual record. People can verify. Everyone in the network can verify whether the record you are presenting is true or not. So it's not just, there's no central authority. So one of the key features of the blockchain is that it is decentralized. That's what we're emphasizing, meaning that it is not controlled by one single person or entity or organization. Instead, it relies on a network of computers. So many computers that are distributed across the network all keep the same record, and they verify, they cross-check to make sure that the records are valid. So this makes it resistant to change. It becomes very resistant to change or alteration. It cannot be altered, and also it cannot be censored. Censorship there means that it cannot be frozen. Nobody can go and freeze your account. No authority can say, okay, because you are saying what we do not like, we lock up your account. You can't have access to it. It can't happen under a decentralized blockchain. Alright, so how can we define blockchain? A simple definition of blockchain is given by one of my instructors in Udemy. Is that blockchain is a decentralized database, a database-like system that is very transparent to all the nodes in the network. So it's a decentralized database. The database-like system is a system in which you record or store information or data. So that data could be transactions that have taken place. It could be videos, music, it could be images, okay? But they are stored in a decentralized way, not in one location. They are distributed. So in a banking system, they have what they call ledger that is stored centrally in a server in a conventional banking system. But in the blockchain, that ledger is not stored in one place. It's actually distributed in different computers on the network. So it is transparent. Everybody have access to the information. They can cross-check. So that is one part of the definition. The second part is that participants in the blockchain have a consensus mechanism to agree on what should be included in the blockchain and how it should be included. That is, all the computers in the blockchain network, they agree on the rules governing the network. Okay, there's a voting system that we agree before any transactions can be regarded as valid. Over 50% of computers on the network must cross-check and make sure that that data agrees with the records that they already have before it can be regarded valid. That is consensus mechanism. So it is decentralized protocol that distributes database across a number of nodes for past, current, and future transactions where blocks are represented as the data structure. That the data structure is a block. Every transaction is stored in what is known as a block. So that block is sealed, and when a new transaction is made, it is now added to the previous block, and there's a continuous link of transactions like that in a chain-like manner. That is where we got the name of blockchain. So that is how the information is stored. So what exactly is blockchain technology? So we want to, let's not sound too technical, let's bring it down home for everybody to understand. So let's think of it like a notebook where we store our information. We think of a group notebook that belongs to the entire group of people. Everyone in the group can write in the notebook and can have access to see what is written in the notebook, but nobody can tear any page out of it or change what is already written. So it's a common notebook that we all have access to, but the information in it cannot be kept. So each page in the notebook shows a list of transactions that have happened, and the whole group can check that everything is correct. That is how the blockchain technology works.
So blockchain is disrupting industries like finance, supply chain, healthcare, real estate, and more. Its potential applications are vast and continuously expanding.
Alright, so we'll be looking at some features of the blockchain. One of the major features is that it is decentralized. We've said that before. Decentralized, which means that there is no central authority. There is no one location where everything is stored, and somebody can break in and steal everybody's money. No. It is decentralized. It is distributed and is not held in one location. And the second thing is that it is immutable. That is, it cannot be altered. Information stored in the blockchain cannot be altered. Once it has been stored and recorded, it cannot be altered. So instead of one person controlling the notebook or computers work together to keep and update and secure the record. So this makes it harder for anyone to cheat or steal. This is why it is used for things like online money, cryptocurrencies, and other important records.
Blockchain technology emerged as a revolutionary solution to address these issues. So, what exactly is blockchain?
Right, because of this feature. Now, how does blockchain actually work? Now, when a transaction is made, it is recorded in a unit. That unit is called a block. The complete transaction is stored in that block. So the transaction is verified by the network of computers called nodes. These nodes are different devices that are connected to the network that you can use to access the network. It can be computer, it can be tab, it can be any other machine, okay, that works like a computer. So they are added to the existing blockchain. So the transaction is now verified and added to existing blockchain. So each block contains a unique code that you use to identify it, and also there is a code to protect it from being tampered with. So, and then it is linked to the previous records. So each new record is linked to the previous record in a chain-like way. And anytime a new block is added, when it was added, the time is stamped and the date is also indicated there. So you cannot change it. Everything can be traced to the origin, okay? So it is immutable. Is secure. The other thing, as we said, is secure. It is tamper-proof, so you can't change it. If an alteration, if there is an error made, you can add a new record to it to correct the previous record. But what was there previously cannot be removed. Will be added to it, okay, to correct and include all the previous records as well. So where there are changes, it can be traced from the beginning. What is already there cannot be removed. So if a transaction does not match up with the other transactions in the blockchain, it is discarded and rejected. That is how it works. Okay, what happens if one computer tries to cheat or hack the blockchain? Well, this is where what we call the consensus mechanism comes in. There's a voting system called consensus mechanism, a set of rules that governs the blockchain network that ensures that all the computers on the network, they have agreed. This is how things should be run. And before any record is accepted, it must be verified by all the computers on the network as being valid. If there's anything that does not agree with the previous records in the new record, then that new record will be rejected. So if one computer tries to add something that does not match up with the consensus rules, it is rejected or discarded. Okay, so why is the decentralized blockchain important? It is important because it is secure. It has brought a new level of security that was not existing previously. Okay, so and also there is no central point of control. It is decentralized, so you remove the middleman, so you save time, bottlenecks in the system, they have been eliminated. Then it is important because it is much harder for anyone to hack and attack the blockchain. Because for you to do that, you have to hack into over 50% of all the computers on the network, which is virtually impossible. So each transaction is verified by the entire network, not by one single authority. So you can't bribe all the computers on the network to change the records. It is practically impossible. Right? And then the way the thing works, it's random, so you don't know which computers are going to be used to validate the transaction. So it's almost impossible for anyone to cheat or steal in a decentralized blockchain. Now, as a recap, let's look at some of the key features of the blockchain. Again, one is that blockchain is immutability. Transactions on the blockchain cannot be changed or altered. Immutability ensures that technology will remain permanent and unalterable. Then secondly is decentralization, which is a key feature. It is not controlled by one single person, organization, or one single country. Instead, it relies on a network of computers to verify and validate transactions. Three, we have is that's a consensus mechanism. It's like a voting system. Computers that run the blockchain and keep the records of all transactions reach an agreement on the validity of a transaction. So everybody takes part in validating the transactions, so it is transparent. Alright, so then fourthly, enhanced security. On the blockchain network, there is security because it is a trustless environment. You do not trust people on the blockchain because there will be bad actors. So transactions on the blockchain are encrypted. You use encryption to protect the system, and they use also distributed ledgers system to make sure that everything is not stored in one place for a bad actor to be able to access and change. Okay, so that is the enhanced security. And then finally, the distributed ledger system. Distributed ledger creates a peer-to-peer network so that they align the data to be shared securely with all members of the network. So all members of the network securely, they keep the same record. Okay, so they are on the same page about every transaction that takes place. Right, so that's it. We hope that this video has helped you to understand what a decentralized blockchain is and how it works and why it's very important in our lives today. And if you have any further questions or comments, please let us know in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.